Unfortunately for the next level, the conveyor belt doesn't include walnuts, so instead, I play the level using my nuts. I hope this is a pretty good compromise. By the time I got to the roof, I've had a total playtime of 15 hours into this run. It was spanned over a couple of days, sure, but having to wait so long for Walnut's cooldown, Sun Nut being my only producer, having no real attack power, playing on the hardest difficulty, it's quite shocking that only now I've started going crazy. Anyways, we unlock Cabbage Nut. When taking damage, stores 1 times the damage taken as retaliation charge. So it's basically like Wobbuffet from Pokemon. It was pretty good in dealing with some basic zombies, but will I ever use it again? No, I have Doom Nut. Not even another level into the roof and they already start sending stupid Pogo Wogo zombies, which can jump over all of my plants. Except Tall Nut, the pot we unlocked actually has a really cool walnut fusion. It reduces the amount of damage taken from zombies by 20%. Now just imagine the possibilities of having a walnut on that tile, yeah? Unfortunately, because walnut has such a slow cooldown, I mean, I really do need to emphasize this yet again, even this far into this challenge, walnut sucks at recharging. You only see a couple of walnut pots here and there, but hey, just know I'm doing pretty good at my job. Outside of this challenge, this is an underrated pot fusion. You should consider using it. Anyways, because of all the basic zombies coming back out, no machines to crush my walnuts, and no stupid explosions, I wanted to start bringing in Chompzilla again. By the time I can even try getting a combo of them though, Doom Nut just carries. Next level, I use Chompzilla and the Kernel Nut, which butters a zombie every couple seconds. It's like the Frost Nut, but slightly worse. The next level brought in Ladder Zombie, which is really ironic seeing as how all of my plants are nuts, which in retrospect makes him actually pretty useless. And seeing how I can use Doomshroom to just destroy all the ladders placed on my plants, yeah, this one was a breeze. The next level they started bringing in were bungees, catapults, and these mechanical walnuts that are here to destroy my walnuts. What the hell? Luckily, we have this emo-ass ugly walnut, which is an umbrella leaf. Its high health will come in clutch later, but for right now, I just use it so the zombies don't grab my nuts. I'm really tired of making these nut jokes, but like, what else am I supposed to do? I really gotta pick another challenge now. We have this emo-ass ugly walnut, which is an umbrella leaf. Its high health will come in clutch later, but for right now, I just use it so the zombies don't grab my nuts. I'm really tired of making these nut jokes, but like, what else am I supposed to do? I really gotta pick another challenge next time. This was hell. Or introduce next to Marigold. Now, Marigold works through a coin-based system where you can upgrade silverized plants into gold plants to give them buffs, and you can heal it without having to fuse it. But because everything's already pretty much a wall, and well, I can't really use the Marigold system because I have to plant marigolds first, which is not allowed. It's pretty useless in this challenge. Same goes with the garlic nut as well. It actually has a poison system, but against the really tough zombies in this difficulty, it's not worth it, and diverting zombies to a lane where everything has a walnut, it's just not that great. Okay, so this guy sucks because he does a big leap, but this should actually work pretty nicely and it'll stall him for a while. This umbrella leaf is actually pretty good for a walnut, actually. It's actually really good because it prevents zombies from all cluttering up. We've almost made it through this treacherous challenge with actually only using walnut. I mean, I didn't really think about it until now, but wow. We've almost completed the entire game using the most simple defensive plant. The last plant we unlocked for walnut is melon pulp, which acts as cabbage pulp, but a lot heavier. Unfortunately, I don't like spending $350 for a walnut fusion. This level is terrifying though, as they now start sending out gargantuars, which, you know, will kill our walnuts in one hit. Oh, and the worst part, these guys take 4 instant use plants to kill them. And you may be thinking now, Roman, there's no way you can store up all those explosions for gargantuars. And you're right, this level was terrible. I had to come up with unique ways to stall or somehow kill any gargantuar they send, and they send a lot this level. However, remember that pumpkin nut I was talking about? Actually, I didn't even talk about pumpkin nut. I told my editor to explain that. Hopefully you did a pretty good job explaining that. Anyways, it seems like its gimmick of giving us some walnut seed packets may be kind of optimal here. And if I can get some good RNG with the hypnotized mystery zombies, maybe we have a chance. We also have the hammer that can one-shot some gargantuars. And we do have the Giga Walnut too that can absolutely wreck these guys. But this level takes micromanaging to a whole new level. And what I mean by that is that it took me several tries to even get somewhat close. I was able to produce enough walnuts to stall till the final wave, and thank God we have lawnmowers on the roof. And with that, we have one more level where we have to use walnuts. On the last level, it doesn't look like they're sending much, but trust me, they are. These red balled catapulting zombies, after a while, send cherry bomb projectiles that greatly damage umbrella leaves. And if those umbrella leaves aren't there to protect you, say goodbye to your entire setup. It's also important to mention that they take 2 explosions to die to. Hooray. And then the mechanized gargantuars. They're immune to any effect given to them, so say goodbye to stalling them with ice cream on these suckers. If you think this level was hell, think 10 times harder, because it was absolutely terrible. You have to, in such a short amount of time, because your walnuts are so scarce, think about every fusion possible and its opportunity costs. And what felt like months of torture playing this game on the hardest difficulty, I found the beauty setup. Hypno Nuts for stallation and lucky RNG. Pumpkin Nuts to get as many Giga Nuts as possible while producing more walnuts when needed. Umbrella Leaf Nuts doing such a great job of stalling, pushing zombies back into Hypno Nut, and not dying immediately to the explosive catapults. Putting walnuts on top of those Umbrella Leaf Nuts, and then Sun Nut for existing for this challenge. And with everything I learned from Walnut, I mastered this defensive plant, the final wave to defeat the armored gargantuar. After this challenge, I realized I had a lot to learn about plants, even simple plants like Walnut, who, even when being the burden of sacrificing himself on countless hordes of zombies, smiles through, trying to be the beacon of hope for the plants, the sacrificial lamb. Thank you, Walnut. Very cool. Oh my gosh, I actually just shed a tear.